Hi, I'm Faye Hall, a partner in the Forensic Services team based in London, but I also work out of the Bristol office occasionally, so on a regional basis. I specialise in cases involving private client disputes, so divorce, contentious probate, contentious trust work, that sort of thing. Primarily because it's private client work, I get instructed by private client lawyers, obviously helping families going through stressful situations where usually there's a dispute over the value of the assets that the families own, and they therefore need a forensic accountant to assist in valuing those assets. I've been working in this field for about 20 years now and specialising in private client matters for about 15. It's just when you've got families in dispute, you do need, and especially when there's a lot of money involved, you need somebody like a forensic accountant, an independent person to come in. I'm often instructed by the court to act on behalf of both parties, so it gives the court the ability to have an independent view on the value of the assets, be things like private family companies or large incomes from private equity, that sort of thing, where there really is lack of information sometimes, and so people just have very different views on how these values assets should be valued. From my perspective, it's just a case of delving into the paperwork and giving people a sense of comfort that the values that they're putting forward are either incorrect or correct, and just to actually kind of get behind the figures. Financial statements are invariably quite difficult to understand if you're not an informed party, and it just, from my perspective, it helps people to explain to people why values are there and how businesses are valued. And in terms of private equity, the structures that people deal with these days, they're so complicated that it just helps for somebody like me to come in and actually explain things, hopefully in layman's terms, and get rid of the jargon. From my perspective, it's just enabling people sometimes to avoid court. A lot of the work that we do ends up with me being in a witness box, obviously in the actual court proceedings. But sometimes because I help unravel the mystery behind the numbers, sometimes it enables people to settle beforehand, and that's always a benefit.